Hello students, welcome back all of you. In this video, we will discuss our new chapter 6, new questions and ideas of class 6 history from NCERT. In this chapter, we will discuss about the life of the Gautam Buddha, Upanishads, the life of the Bardhaman Mahavira, the teachings of the Lord Mahavira, the rules to be observed for the followers of Mahavira, the spread of the Jainism, monasteries, the Sanghas, okay, and the similarities between the Buddhism and the Jainism. First, I want to give the introduction of this chapter. Both Buddhism and Jainism were religious reform movements in India of the 6th century BC. They both arose as a reaction to the evils which had developed in the Aryan religion and society. Now, causes for the rise of new religious and philosophical ideas in our country, India. The Aryan religion had become quite difficult for the people to understand. Animal sacrifices had raised a reaction in the people. As you studied in your previous chapter, the animal sacrifices. Rituals had become very costly. Sanskrit, the language of Vedic texts, was not understood by the common people. They were not permitted to read Shastras. The caste system had become very rigid. It divided the society into high and low. Social and religious degeneration had set in the society. It was in this atmosphere that two great men, Gautam Buddha and Bardhaman Mahavira, founded the two great religions, Buddhism and Jainism, in 6th century BC in Bihar. Now first we will discuss about the story of the Gautam Buddha. From early age, Siddhartha took interest in worldly affairs. Who was Siddhartha? Siddhartha, also known as Gautam Buddha, the founder of Buddhism, was born about 2500 years ago. This was a time of rapid change in the lives of the people, and as you saw in previous chapter, some kings in the Mahajanpadas were growing more powerful and new cities were also developed. Now, the Gautam Buddha attained enlightenment by his own path of realization and meditation for days under a peepal tree at Bodh Gaya. And Gautam Buddha, as you know that a young man, he left the comforts of his home and wandered for several years in search of the true purpose of the life. And he got enlightenment by his own path of meditation for days under a peepal tree at Bodh Gaya in Bihar. He was then known as Buddha or the Wise One. According to Buddha, the world was full of misery and sorrow. The cause of misery and sorrow is desire and is referred to as tanha. Misery and sorrow can be ended by killing the desire. The constant or the desire can be removed by the following moderation in everything or the middle path. Okay. And he taught the people to be kind, to respect the lives of others, including animals also. Now, he laid great stress on ahimsa or non-injury by thought, word or action. He had no faith in costly sacrifices or yajnas where animals were sacrificed. He believed that the results of our actions or the karma, whether good or bad, affect us both in the life and the next. Buddha taught in the language of ordinary people, and the language was Prakrit language. And now in next chapter we will discuss about the Upanishads. Okay, now thank you.